Hello, it's Scott. Welcome back to another video. This is part two of me playing Fortnite. Decently very new series here on my channel. I've only done like a couple videos actually. This is the part two of just me playing. But I posted a clip a while back. A while ago, and that same day. Alright, just know for y'all, just so y'all know, it's not gonna be uploaded. Right now it is. Hold on, I have to check my phone. Forgot. I think yes, it's Wednesday something. It's Wednesday, October 15th at least. At least where I am. At the recording of this video, it's October 15th. It's a Wednesday and it's 9:40 p.m. EDT. I'm in Eastern time. But anyways, a reminder to stay encouraged, positive, and determined. It's important. But with that being said, okay, that's great. Please tell your friends or any trusted relatives or see them and thank them. Please spread the positivity like it's peanut butter and jelly. Encouragement counts to everyone. Alright, but as I was saying about this series, so basically I made part one already a while ago. However, part two I'm doing right now, but I'm gonna up part two probably in the 18th of October. Just because I'm gonna need like a day and a half break from me. Due to some reasons I don't want to talk about right now on my channel. It's to do with a pet, however. I just don't want to talk about it though. That's kind of why my upload schedule has been a little bit unusual compared to how I'd like everyone. And I apologize on my end. I hope that makes sense. Look, I don't want to even talk about what happened to my pet, but if y'all want me to make a video eventually in like next couple of months, I'll explain. But that's literally why I'm sad, everyone. It's because I lost my pet. I passed. I can't sugarcoat that. It happened. Also, y'all could have your own religious beliefs or beliefs in general. Just know I'm not judging you. I respect people. I'm just some unhinged but encouraging teen playing Fortnite on the internet, and here we go. Could someone please explain to me why I get. Oh, I take that back. Never mind, I found shield. Alright, folks. Also, pro tip, at least it's objective, like controls, there's different control presets, and I actually use custom. However, in my book, in my opinion, I actually like using triangle instead of using it for the pickaxe. I use the right D-pad for the pickaxe, for my inventory I use triangle because, well, that's how you open your inventory in Minecraft. Mind you, my forte in video games is definitely Minecraft, and therefore having that same control, I thought it would save me muscle memory because of how Minecraft's controls their inventory is triangle, and I thought I'd change it to that. Now, so with that being said, it would be much more easier for like me to not have to adapt so often to keep controller binds, if you will. In other words, which button. So I thought I'd swap it, make another to triangle, which is the same button you use to open your inventory if you didn't know on Minecraft. So why not? It just makes sense. Okay, I just realized I swear I'm missing something. I think I found this. No, let me check something. Full automatic, versatile. Sure, I'll give it. Even though I really feel like someone's genuinely going to 16 so I'll just have it that way nobody else has it. Alright. Hold on, give me a second. And by the way, to my viewers, know that I'm not making that up about my cat passing. I would never do that. I actually find it very disgusting on the internet when people, like, you know, make stuff up like that. Especially if it's something, you know, in that extent, and that type of topic, that's really just immature and, like, almost unforgivable. It's messed up. It's, you know, it's it's immaturity at its finest. If, you know, you would lie about, you know, that's one thing, but it's another to be making stuff up on, you know, about a very serious topic. So just know as a disclaimer, I'm not making that up, okay? My cat genuinely passed, and that's actually why, you know, I haven't been I took such a hiatus on uploading, but I'm back. Just for context reasons, if I don't want to get into any details, I can't do it. I just don't want to. But just for detail reasons, let's just say I had this cat for about 15 years, y'all. Yup. Yup. And with that being said, that's just the honest truth on why I haven't uploaded as much as I want to. Because I was having sad grieving. I'm actually numb right now. Well, as you would expect. Well, as I also get the story, but honestly, it's been a rough week. I just hope my viewers don't have a rough week and they actually have a great week. I wish y'all the best. Even to the people who don't view my content or watch it in general, please know that you're a great person anyway and you don't have to. Please just keep grinding in life. That's all you really have to do. Well, not gonna lie though, I had a mediocre game. But you know what? There's always room for improvement, folks. Alright, we're gonna go ranked mode. Let's see what's in the item shop. Scooby-Doo, no thank you. A bunch of unhinged emotes. Cool. When are they gonna add to the side again? That's the main question. No. The other cat's a garbage. The other cat's garbage. Why did they have to add her in this game? Like, for real. Man, I miss when Fortnite was version models were great. That was low-key the greatest era in this game was when they actually didn't have so many overwhelming collabs. Also, I think Zero Build should have tournaments, and I think it should be mandatory. Because out of both Build and Zero Build, I'm better. I'm actually way better in Zero Build than I ever will be at Build. I think they should add back tournaments. I find it unfair that Zero Build, it was already downhill, and now they got rid of squads. Sorry, for real. Like, you can't rank this stuff. And that's a disclaimer, that's only for ranked. Like, in non-ranked matches, you'd have trios and squads. But for ranked, are you kidding me? Do we really have to just be back at square one and have just duos? How sad. Also, for y'all watching this when this uploads eventually, know that I'm not gonna lie, I definitely lost my touch in this game, for sure. I don't really play Fortnite as much as I used to, so just bear with me. However, I'd be shocked to get a victory royale. I'd be shocked I get anywhere past 5 eliminations, but you know, trying is trying your best, even if you don't try your quote-unquote best, you know. Trying, no matter what, it's what matters, you know. Trial and error. Failure comes before success. Okay, I hope y'all know that. Pro tip. This doesn't just go for this, for those that don't know. This literally goes for absolutely anything. And it's some of the greatest advice I've gotten in recent times. Was failing comes before success. Like for example, people who I don't know, do construction, do you expect them to, be naturally gifted, if you will? No, they had to work for it. They had to put their mind to it, and lots of other stuff. Like the construction workers, they did not. Like for example, tractors alone. Do you think that grows on trees? No, it does not. Shoot. Uh-oh. Hold up, I gotta lock in, especially because it's Fortnite all games stuff. Or I need the shield desperately. That's for sure. Okay, come on, Gacho. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. No. That's horrific. Okay, let me think. I got post scanner, which I desperately need for sure because I can't find anyone. Got him. GG. I thought he'll ever know, but who knows? Bars. I don't know why I just like said something so basic. Well, not necessarily, but sort of, and then it just sounded so clean. And the ironic part is, that wasn't even my intention. By the way, if you want to be a doctor, you can. If you want to be a nurse, you could. If you want to be a farmer, bear with me. I'm trying to think of examples. Actually, if any sport, honestly. If you want to be a scientist or an engineer, you can adjust it. You just gotta put your mind to it. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay, hold up. I actually realized something logical. So if I have the Mystique skin, you know what I could do? I can literally just morph to any other. Yep. It's genius. But it's only genius if, like, well, it comes in handy. Don't get me wrong. That's why I use Mystique so much. However, it sucks because if anyone's talking about that elimination, they're gonna think, they're gonna know that I am that one player. So we'll see. Nobody could deny how embarrassing of a frontal assist is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna be honest. This account, and this account I own. To be honest with you, like that's how slept on I am. Disclaimer: I don't mean my YouTube channel. I'm talking about like the other person. I'm not arrogant. Like I'm gonna be honest. I would never put myself on like my choice. I would never put myself on a Mount Rushmore of YouTubers, for example. I would never even put like a video of mine up there with any of the people, like any of the creators I watched. I can't do it. I'm too humble. I'm being honest, I'm extremely humble. I'm so humble that to literally, how do I say it? It's obnoxious how humble I am. Like I'm so humble that I am. How do I say it? I'm so humble that I'm practically humble. I'm so humble that I'm pretty much act that way, and I am that way. Like if my life was to depend on it, that makes sense. Like I take being humble very serious. And I hope y'all get this advice. Also, is it me or can we just somewhat agree that Pepsi? And actually, I'm gonna be honest, I don't drink soda. However, one thing I will say is never. I don't care what anyone says. Like, have your opinion. But when I did drink soda, when I was, you know what I'm gonna say? Hot take. Pepsi is some garbage soda. Like it's not Coke. Back then, when I used to have soda, I think my favorite was probably Sprite, I would say. But hot take, they're all overrated. I would rather drink water and juice, and mostly water half the time. And I drink coffee. Bank. GG, everyone. I love how I drink coffee and then I just get the elimination. It's legendary. No, not like this. Not on my YouTube channel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, folks. Freaking, oh dear. Oh my gosh. Man, I missed it. I got nervous. Shoot. No. Dang it. Lucky. GG. I got cocky. I definitely got overconfident. I'm not gonna lie. But, oh man, I hurt. Hey, it could be worse. I'm almost at gold. That's not bad, Josh. You did pretty good. You did decent. I will take the fact I got 407. No way. The damage to players is 407. That's nuts. It's nuts because I don't know. I'm from around the sword, so that's why. That's our area code. Let me just hide my friends with some. I'm actually gonna do something. I'm gonna turn off the what's it called? Yes, I'm definitely gonna take a adapter off, and I'll also do this because I mean reasons. And now also, I'm actually going to turn up. I'm gonna fix my dead zones. So I'm actually gonna swap my dead zones. Why not? So right now, my dead zones are where exactly? Hold on, let me check. Alright, so just for experimental reasons, just for some different stuff. Maybe put 24% here, just experiment. I try to experiment. Okay, there. Okay, I'm actually gonna try linear. Actually, I'll take that back. Okay, there. We'll get there with the power of friendship, folks. By the way, what do you call a candy that sings? Actually, no. What do you call a dessert that sings? A candy wrapper. Get it? Like I don't know, like the packaging of a chocolate bar, for example, or something. I don't know if that makes sense, but I gotta give that joke a respectable 2.4. It's alright. It's definitely cringeworthy though. Let me try to play a little bit more slow paced, because I think if I do so, I'll have more of a chance. I think I'm playing it too fast paced right now. Oops. Oh my gosh. Unlike this. No, thank you. Okay, hold on. Alright, let me go in here. Come on. To think. barely survived that. Alright, and I actually should just, I think I might actually leave this area so I'm gonna find a way out. Because I don't want to get greedy. Okay, I'm gonna take that MK7 gladly. I'll swap it for this. Nice. This is not bad. Like, obviously there's better loadouts, but I mean, this is pretty good for what I have. But MK, the main thing, that is great, that is fantastic. So that's good. I have a sentinel pump. Shoddy. I got a rich revolver. MK7, of course, and a field violet. I don't know how to say this, but whatever, precision and SMG. Okay, so that's the stuff I have to work with, and I need to find some shields somehow. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. 3,000. How many ingots do I got? I mean, whatever, bars, same thing. It's a Minecraft player. I'm always gonna find some random way to say ingots unintentionally. Hold up, I'm gonna actually do something. There's a certain setting actually I just realized it's messed up. Alright, that's what I thought. Alright, I fixed it. It was my accessibility, like the accessibility in the colors, like graphics, they were so messed up, and I forgot I had them on a darker setting because right now it's, I don't know, I don't have my glasses, and therefore I didn't want to, like, you know, have vision problems. So with that being said, I just played it safe. But honestly, right now, vision problems, I mean, like, you know, if you don't wear glasses, or people that need them, you're not gonna see good. It sucks. I have to really think. What was I thinking? I should have escaped already. I should have gone the other way. A couple of minutes ago. Okay. Oh, it's my sweeper. Okay, I'm gonna go camping. I'm gonna try to find a place to camp, because if I don't, I'll have anxiety. And that anxiety will definitely would be at a disadvantage, that's for sure. I'm gonna camp it out a little bit. Just like use the time I haven't to the storm. You know, to a circle closes or what have you. By the way, go magic. As you can tell from what I have in, what's it called? The back building I have equipped is the NBA beacon one. For those that care, I'm from Orlando, Florida. I rep the Magic. I rep UCF. I support the Oral City Lions. And half of the sports are root for in Tampa, because for those that don't know, there's a place in Florida called Tampa Bay, Florida. So just a place in Tampa. I mean it's a place in Florida. Excuse me. And I'm bringing that up because to my viewers, if you don't know, to make it easier, like if y'all were gonna watch, especially like my sports videos. Tampa is an entire hour drive west from Orlando, or just Central Florida in general, and therefore, since Orlando only has soccer and NBA, like Major League Soccer and the NBA professional. With that being said, I root for the Buccaneers and the Rays to make up for that. Of course, if O-Town had more stuff, like as much stuff as Miami, which we don't sadly, I would not root for Tampa sports. Here we are. Anyways, what the heck is this? It's buckaroo. It's literally a buckaroo. I don't want to hear it. It just is. Dang it. Also another choke. Man, I get nervous when I'm recording this for sure. Oh man. It's okay, I got to gold. I got the gold one. Not bad. Could be worse. Could definitely be worse. However, I gotta say that I gotta work on my I gotta work on my accuracy for sure. But hold on, I'm gonna do something first. That will definitely help out. Yo, I'm going to change my what's it called? This. I'll change my sensitivity briefly. I'll put this on normal 4 and then I'll put this on like okay, so I gotta put that and then okay, so I'm gonna put this on normal too. And then this I'll actually put to fast. Okay, there we go. There's some very slow Wi-Fi. Or not Wi-Fi, I take that back, not Wi-Fi. Very slow loading. There we go. What are the odd lights say that and then that just goes loading, you can't write stuff. Let me test this out. Actually, no. Oh, not lethal lobby. I think I should not use that sensitivity. I think that's a little too fast for me. So I will have this on slow and then I'll put this on. There we go. Alright, so if that's gonna be the case, hold up, let me go back and fix this at least one more time. Let me think. Alright, there we go. For the marbles, come on. Last match, I'm gonna do the outro after this round. Come on, for the marbles, folks. By the way, I promise you that part 3 will be way better. I guarantee you. Also, again, as I said like somewhere in this video, I will say for a fact that what's it called? I lost my touch. I don't play Fortnite as much as I used to because I was very much addicted to this game, and I just took some steps to play other games and not try to focus way more on my well-being and such. If that makes any sense. So with that being said, that's exactly why I'm sucky right now. But the good thing is, it's for my own good. In other words, too much of something or too little of something, respectively, is a bad thing. So just keep that in mind, Pro tip, good advice. If y'all keep hearing me being a little more quiet, it's because I'm tired. Alright, well, congratulations, I lost. Okay, well, that's enough to know. Alright, well, thanks for watching. We'll get to the lobby. Alright, well, anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, depending on your time zone. Scott, shout out. Peace. Bye, my peoples.